Pisces, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So why your defenses are up in your love life this week? Or your partner's or your person's defenses, they're up. Why? We need to ask ourselves why. Why do we want to keep somebody out of our home or out of our hearts or out of our energy field? Why are we trying to push people out or push this person out? Or why are they doing that to you? For you, we have the Two of Cups reversed and the Sun. Two of Wands and the Death reversed. With the Two of Cups reversed, there's a loss of or not enough attraction or enough sharing of emotions on some level. But it's interesting because it also sits right next to the Sun card. So either you're not really concerned about it. Maybe you're not feeling all of that from your partner, or maybe they're not feeling so much giving and attraction from you. But you don't seem to be concerning yourself with it. You're kind of like, this is me energy. And I think because of that, it possibly could work out in your favor. However, we have so many interesting cards here that I'm not sure it will. At least we won't get that resolution this week. So I'll pull some clarifier cards. But the Two of Wands is definitely kind of looking at your past, looking at your future, and deciding which route do I want to go? Where do I want to live? What do I want to do? Which direction do I want to walk through the rest of this life with? Is it with this person? I definitely want it to be successful. What needs to change in order to make that happen? But one thing's for sure, you're saying, I don't want to walk through this alone. I want to choose a path with somebody and go down a path with somebody. I've kind of gotten here already by myself, and now it's time to like add to that. You want to augment your life situation with love. But it's funny because what's going on here, Pisces, we have defenses up. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups. So you're in all of your Pisces energy, which makes a lot of sense. And then we have a fire sign here, which makes a lot of sense because we did just have this full moon in Pisces. So, and we're in Virgo season. So there's kind of this realness to our emotions that is settling in. And that may be why you're kind of deciding to sit down and really look at this person that you're with or your love life and try to figure out, how do I make this successful? Is this something that I do want to make successful? And we are seeing a lack of transformation here. So if this is you saying, I need to make some adjustments before I can get here, or I wish my partner would make some adjustments. If we look at how they feel, they have energy. They don't feel like they want to rest. They don't want this cycle or this phase with you to be over. It's nearing the end. There is possibly some letting go, but not enough to really allow a new phase to start. That's why we see the World card reversed. There is a sense of failing, though, here with the Six of Wands. So you could be dealing with the air sign, you could be dealing with the earth sign, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So there is a sense of failure. There's a sense of wanting to be present, not retreat and think. There's a sense of wanting to be present because they don't want something to be over, even though they feel like they've already kind of lost. And we see that here. You may be feeling this too. You're kind of looking at it from a different type of perspective, though, Pisces. They're saying, I wish he or she, you, would come towards me. I wish they would give offers of love. I wish they would initiate something with me. I wish they would propose to me. I wish they would want to commit to me. They're looking at it as if you are the problem, and you're looking at it saying, can we have a success here? What needs to change? You also might be looking at it and saying, can we have success here? I don't think I'm the one that has to change. What needs to change in general in our relationship dynamics to make this successful? So you, at least Pisces, are having this type of integral analysis between you and them and the dynamic as a whole, where they kind of, it seems like, are just looking at it as if, If you would only do something, then we could move forward. Then we can move into the new phase. The challenge is the Four of Pentacles. So this is a challenge because this meaning openness, somebody's being very open. And the only really way this can be a challenge is if they're being too open, or one is being open and one is not being open. And when we see here the barrier being defenses, the overall energy being defenses, I'm sensing, Pisces, that they're willing to be open and you are not. You're still kind of figuring this out. And there is an equality here, but this is a benefit. Okay? There is inequality in giving and receiving, but on some weird level, in some weird way, Pisces, that is a benefit, because maybe it allows, maybe this allows the recognition that this is taking place, so there can be transformation, and so there can be balance and understanding built within the dynamics of the relationship. I want to pull some clarifiers. Please clarify this Two of Cups reversed for Pisces. Please clarify this Two of Cups for Pisces. King of Wands. You could be dealing with the fire sign. They're sensing, okay? They are also sensing that something is off. Please clarify this Death card for Pisces. Actually, let's clarify the Sun. It's the most positive card in the tarot, and it doesn't need much clarification because it means like, all green lights, it's a go, yes, it's a big yes card. But why is it mixed with all these other cards? That's what's interesting, Pisces. Please clarify the Sun card for Pisces. Yeah, there's Sun here too. It's like you're wanting some sort of clarification. You need clarity. There needs to be clarity before anything else can be decided, before anything else can be moved forward. There needs to be clarity on both of your sides, because you're kind of approaching it from different angles and such different angles that you're kind of almost like two ships crossing in the night. You're like missing the point of what each other's trying to do, trying to say, trying to feel, trying to accept. It's like you're missing the point, each other's points, and it's just causing frustration. You need that clarity to come through. Please clarify the Death card for Pisces. Are you juggling a lot of stuff at work? Is the transformation that needs to take place that maybe somebody needs to be putting more on their plate and more in their life other than maybe just a relationship? That's odd. I don't know that I've ever actually said that in a reading before. Are they all about you, but only about you? And you're like, I need them to do other things. I need them to have other friends. I need them to get involved in something. They're just kind of like always all about me. Is that what's going on? Please clarify in the comments below. Please clarify the World card reversed. Please clarify the World card reversed. Are they juggling? Are you juggling multiple people? And that's that transformation. There needs to actually be a decision and a commitment in one person. Is that what's causing all of this issue? The World card reverse is being clarified by the King of Swords. So they're trying to be strategic about how to keep this alive, how to keep this relationship open and alive, or to keep you. I don't know, Pisces. Please clarify this Six of Wands. Knight of Wands reversed. They want to stay. This is somebody that wants to stay, but they don't want to put the action in. They want you to put the action in. you're not yet. You need some sort of clarity. There's like this lack of leadership, but maybe it's warranted. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, someone's acting a little off, Pisces. I can't quite tell if it's you or if it's them, but something's off in the dynamic. Like the personalities are just so different, or there's a lack of understanding, or you're just like in violent agreement about something, but you don't understand that you're actually agreeing, or you're agreeing, but you're actually disagreeing, and you don't understand that you actually see things differently. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Please clarify this Justice card for Pisces. This might be the most confusing reading I've ever done. Please clarify this Justice card. The Magician. Is there manipulation and deceit and lies and cunning behavior? Is there controlling behavior going on in this relationship from one of you? What's going on, Pisces? Please clarify this Magician. Maybe you're finally decision to walk away. There is what's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. It's reversed, but it's the Tower. Leave your comments below. I'm kind of picking up that maybe due to this realness of emotions that's been kind of really impacting you since this full moon. Like maybe you're just realizing that you may really love this person, or at least at one point you did, but there's something fishy going on. I can't really quite tell if it's from your end or their end. It's like there's codependent energy here on some level and wanting to manipulate, but trying not to for the sake of the relationship. There's awareness of each other's actions, but it's just off. Like something is just off. This inequality here, it's like you need somebody to take some action, but they're not. They are only wanting you to take the action. But you're wanting this transformation. Maybe you're the one that needs the transformation. I don't know, Pisces, about this. Anyway, leave your comments below. Leave your comments below on this one. And I hope this doesn't resonate with you, but if it does, let me know. I'm very curious. All right. Thanks, Pisces. Bye.